In 2009, Infinity Ward released the newest addition to the Call of Duty franchise, Modern Warfare 2. In this first person shooter, there is a mission called No Russian, allowing the player to open fire and commit acts of terrorism in a Russian airport. The game has been under fire for this controversy for years, and it's expected to be one of the main reasons school shootings happen. Hi, I'm Caleb Thomas, and today I'm going to talk about violence in the media. I would like for you to consider this point. Violence in the media increases the risk of violent behavior on the viewer's part. It desensitizes or blunts our emotional responses to aggression. It activates regions of the brain responsible for controlling our emotions, and it allows us to reflect on the human condition, making us aroused. Let's begin by talking about desensitization. This refers to the repeated exposures to emotional influence the media portrays, leading to certain emotional reactions, such as aggression when watching violence. Basically, watching the mass shooting in Modern Warfare 2 could promote that kind of aggressive behavior to children. Viewing violence can be learned from, though, especially viewing the acts with someone who you look up to. For instance, a parent who can modify and tell you from what's right and from what's wrong. Therefore, if those blockades are not in place, there is a certain stimulus in our brains that activates while watching violence. Referring to the amygdala, this allows us as animals to show aggressive behavior when stimulated electrically. This is the amygdala's main job, to control your emotions, influencing fear and aggression. When viewing violence, the amygdala could activate and put the viewer in an aggressive state, leading them to believe that they could possibly hurt others. Although different viewers respond differently to different forms of media. According to APA.org, children can become less sensitive to the pain and suffering of others. Children may be more fearful of the world around them. Children may be more likely to behave in aggressive or harmful ways towards others. Basically saying everyone has different personalities and everyone has different traits in them. Finally, violent media could make us aroused. A study shows that sexual behavior and aggressive behavior is similar in a male. According to neurologist David Anderson, the intermale aggression he studies is typically used to fight for access to resources such as food, territory, or females. And aggression would allow animals to compete sexually. This research is called threat simulation theory, which fits the consideration that young men are most attracted to violence, and concludes that they are the ones most likely to be in violent situations or dishing out such violence. In spite of this, the media is just used to entertain and let the viewer escape to another reality. This whole study is firmly dependent on personality or trait differences among viewers. In conclusion, the media has potential to increase aggressive behavior among young men through desensitizing, regulating emotions, or reflecting on the human condition. As a counter argument, it all basically depends on the person viewing it, and if their morals would let them go through with acts of violence. I'm Caleb Thomas. Thank you for listening to my topic on violence in the media.